Nigeria's premium lager beer, Star, has unveiled an innovative partnership with 5 of Europe's top football clubs. This partnership comes barely a week after the brand announced a deal with the Nigerian Professional Football League. And now, Star is the official beer partner of Arsenal, Manchester City, Juventus, PSG and Real Madrid in Nigeria.
For the first time in Nigeria, Star Lager Beer is bringing 5 European football clubs under one roof, away from football rivalries. The clubs, EPL sides Arsenal and Manchester City, Serie A side Juventus, French Ligue 1 champions PSG and European champions Real Madrid have a combined history of 87 domestic league titles and 13 Champions League titles, among other laurels. The organizers describe the groundbreaking partnership as a commitment from Star to fans of these clubs in Nigeria.
There's been many benefits. One of the benefits, of course, is to cultivate the dream of possibly one day having a superstar game being played here in Nigeria. Of course, it's something which will require a big effort, will require lots of patience, because it's a very complicated thing to do. But definitely you have all the commitment from Star Beer, from Nigerian breweries, and I know from all the teams which are here together.
It is just not for us to have these partnerships, it's to develop that which is ours, which is our own football here, so that one day people outside of this country would also be partnering with our respective clubs and saying that we are the official partner of so-so club from Nigeria in another country. So I can tell you clearly, this is not only about branding, this is about tangible benefits to you, the consumers, and also very, very importantly to Nigerian football.
From Spain, Italy and France to England, the excitement is the same, as the club's representatives believe that the partnership can bring incredible benefits.
I think through this partnership we're obviously feeling very passionate about our contribution to local communities here, about how we can develop local talent, bring our coaches over to these parts to work with young players and young coaches here, and equally to do likewise in Manchester. So yes, we're very committed to youth development as a club strategy, and also in this part of the world.
For Star, Nigerian fans and their new club partners, brighter days are surely here.
For more sports now on the news at 10, let's now join Charles Iruka.
Welcome to Sports News. The federal government has declared a state of emergency in sports following Nigeria's poor outing at the Rio 2016 Olympics. The Minister of Youth and Sport, Solomon Dalung, said it is part of efforts to arrest the dwindling fortunes in the country's sports sector.
Following the performance of Nigeria at the last Olympics, even though we made some far-reaching impressions above our last performance in London, it is not enough to go with our status as a nation. And therefore, there is the need for us not to go back to the normal drawing board that will still produce the same results.
Sports Minister Solomon Dalung. In football, Manchester City are contesting a violent conduct charge against striker Sergio Aguero for elbowing West Ham's Winston Reid. Aguero clashed with Reid during Sunday's 3-1 win in the Premier League. If found guilty, the Argentina international will be banned for 3 matches and miss the Manchester derby on September the 10th. Elsewhere, Swiss prosecutors are investigating German football legend Franz Beckenbauer as part of a corruption inquiry. In March, football world's governing body FIFA began looking into 6 men for their part in Germany winning the rights to host the 2006 World Cup. Swiss prosecutors now say they have launched their own investigations linked to that of FIFA. And that's it on Sports News. Back to Gimba with the rest of the news at 10.
In stories outside of Nigeria now, Gabon's opposition leader Jean Ping has accused the Presidential Guard helicopters of bombing his headquarters and killing 2 people. A government spokesman said that the operation was to root out criminals who had set fire to Parliament. Protesters took to the streets on Wednesday, claiming fraud after it was announced that President Ali Bongo had been narrowly re-elected. He has been gunfire in the capital, Libreville, on Thursday. Meanwhile, President Ali Bongo has called for peace amongst warring parties.
À l'issue de cette élection,
President Ali Bongo narrowly won the Gabon elections on Wednesday after a bitter campaign that put him and his party against contender Jean Ping, who accused Bongo of stealing the vote and rigging the elections.
en cette heure, c'est tout le peuple gabonais.
In his victory speech, Ali Bongo said the elections had been transparent and peaceful. Half an hour after the announcement of the results, Ping supporters clashed with police, looted shops and set fire to the parliament. Jean Ping said on Thursday 2 people were killed and many wounded when the Presidential Guard and police attacked his party headquarters overnight around 1 a.m. Ali Bongo called on all parties to put the campaign behind them and begin to heal the wounds.
À l'issue de cette élection,
a majority of you voted for me in this election, but at this hour, all the people of Gabon voted in peace and transparency, which I congratulate. Today, the election is over. The time has come for us to get together, build together. The time has come to heal our wounds. The time has come to leave behind all the insults of the campaign. The time for appeasement has come. The time for reconciliation has come. You can count on me to be the president of all the Gabonese.
l'élection est terminée.
The results gives the president a further 7 years in power and the country of 1.8 million people. Bongo took power in 2009 on the death of his father, who had ruled for 42 years. France on Thursday called on Gabon government to release details of local vote tallies, while the European Union said the official announcement of election results in Gabon had plunged the African country into a deep crisis and the verification of each polling station results was required.
There was an explosion at the launch site of SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket in Florida today. Video release showed black smoke rising into the air from the facility. Authorities are still unsure about the casualties. Media reports said the explosion took place during a test fire of the Falcon 9 rocket ahead of the scheduled launch of an Israeli communications satellite on Saturday. And the main news again. The president today assured Nigerians of his administration's commitment to improved socio-economic welfare in the face of the current economic challenges. President Muhammadu Buhari offered his assurance during a visit to Osun State on the state's 25th anniversary. Also today, the predicted partial solar eclipse occurred today across several major cities in Nigeria. Varying degrees of the sun's obscuration were also witnessed in cities. And that's how it's been on the news at 10 tonight. I want to thank you so much indeed for being a part of it. On behalf of the entire production team, have a splendid night rest. Good night.